Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of tonight's Wargaming.net League Silver Series. This is Breaker.
This is Edison99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
And this is the most critical best of 5 that we're about to watch in all of the Wargaming.net League Silver Series, because our new bloods, known as Team NUMB, if they just win tonight's series, if they win tonight's best of 5, they are guaranteed to go on to the first prize, second prize match. At which point they will get 150 points, and that will push Immortal Flappy Birds out of the Wargaming.net League Silver Series.
Yeah, but the only problem is they have to beat the PvP, you know.
Super Friends. That's something not easily done these days. And alternatively, I mean, like, it's still going to be a very critical match day after tomorrow if they do not get into the first prize, second prize match. If they get into the third place, fourth place match, then day after tomorrow, if they get third prize, then Flappy Birds is out. Flappy Birds is out completely.
And but I have to say something, you know, since the Immortal, they already they cannot fight for a third place, right? And the Flappy Bird is their second team. You know, they won't play like this today. You know, they won't let the NUMB let easy to go. But the first they have to win the PvP. No, if the NUMB can win the PvP, no, that's okay. But it's pretty hard for them today. You know.
Well, I mean, I also want to point out this part. I actually did a Google search on Team NUMB, and I found out that 7 of their players come from Australia, and 2 of their players come from New Zealand, and here we are with their roster. That's Ajax, Pseudo-Giant, Furbex, Horse of the Apocalypse, I'll just call him Horse from here on out, Joke, Mind That Tank, and Vindicare. So I'm just going to call him, Mind That Tank Mind, and we'll be good to go.
Okay, the Ajax and the Horse is pretty famous here. I know that. Yep.
PvP Super Friends with that celebrity Batman, Antari, and Nuto, Icewater, Icewater?
Yeah, Icewater.
There we go. Yeah. Hydro Rex, Little Mac, and Flank Sinatra.
Oh, I never see him. That's
probably
a
one
new,
of the bench players.
Yeah, maybe he's a new player here. I think.
Yeah. So the information that I found on Team NUMB is a little bit outdated. What I did find through Google search was a best of 3 that they played against Team Efficiency with. They took 1 game off of Team Efficiency in this best of 3, but they still lost the other 2 games, which means, well, essentially they lost to Team Efficiency. And this was played about 45 days ago, and I think that's about all I can think of for their team. But we're going to wish them the best of luck. I mean, it's all up to the fates to determine whether or not they're getting into the Gold Series now.
Okay, they got a pretty standard setup, you know, on both sides. So
it looks like, unfortunately, we do have an observer position. I'm sorry. All right. So here we go. 3 AMX 1390s for which team are we following on your screen, Alpha?
No. Here is
PvP Super Friends.
PvP got 1 M50, 1 P32, 1 P59, and 2 M13. They cannot have more defenses. Since they only have 2 lightnings, if they rush to the field, they will attack the 3 trouble.
Oh yeah. I actually wanted to point out the 3MX 1390s were actually for Team NUMB, and looks like right now we are following NUMB. They're actually heading straight for that hill. It looks like they're going to try and dive into it or another angle. If they can get dug in there well enough, if they can get these 3 tanks into it, they control the hill, they control this game.
Yeah, but you know, there has another way to play. Okay. Oh, well, good job.
This one. Oh, another one on Furbex.
Okay, they already found that they cannot go to the island side, the west part.
So let's see where things go from here. Okay, we can actually see on PvP TV that, you know, from our observer position game, that there's a nice little spread here. You can now see it with the mod, and I want to point out that I think something is fixed with the mod now. Remember, day before yesterday, or excuse me, I'm sorry, last week, what we saw was blue dots jumping all over the minimap, and it made us call out mistakes, but we don't see that happen at all lately. So I'm thinking this means that part of the mod has been fixed. For the time being, Vindicare has been spotted. Disappears.
Okay. Okay, the PvP cannot handle the west part. That's a layer traditional search. We're gonna go to the K2 and shoot in the field side.
Yeah, and mine just fell in the background. It was taken down by Hydro Rex. And I want to point out that's one less tank for spotting that we have coming from Team NUMB.
Yeah, and the Batman gonna take a chance to shoot in the field. Okay, if he see anyone, he's gonna shoot in from the J2 or J3.
So here we are, Vindicare, Ajax have been spotted. We have to clear this out very carefully because PvP is completely camouflaged right now.
Oh. He didn't shoot?
We're playing this very calmly.
No, that's Puzzle. Any problem there, or you don't want to? Oh, he's on reloading Puzzle. We don't have any. I mean,
we don't have any way to know if they're
oh, okay.
reloading
He
from the
started
mod.
shooting. Yeah, maybe we can. The server is fading.
I do just want to highlight right now. I think maybe both players are at 0-0. It would not be illogical to state that both sides are tied, but right now NUMB is taking a lot of shots. Just one here, one there, one.
And then they don't know where it is the Batman. And they
They want the Batman.
They want a Batman.
Oh yeah. They want the Batman.
Yeah, but they shoot us. On the right.
So.
Oh.
And PvP still has like an immense spread on their end of the minimap right now. This is what we can see on our TV that you guys can't see on the stream. We have an observed position in game, just to give you guys that extra edge. For now, it looks like both sides are trying to play picks, and they're trying to play them very well. Do you think they're going for the 6-minute rule, Edison?
Yeah, I think the PvP gonna relocation right now. If they cannot eat anything here, they cannot eat something other in other place.
All right.
Let's just see. I think. Okay, the MS-50 is moving. Gonna shoot their back.
And that is.
Oh, they are relocation right now. Okay, only Batman is safe there. So okay, they gonna push from hill side since the NUMB, they already relocating their tanks on the G4. So that means they don't have too many power to defend the hill side. If the PvP appear from hill, they will got big trouble.
Yeah, and Ice Water has been spotted.
Yeah. Okay, he's going up, and then Batman gonna take a chance to shoot in the T-32. You can say
Ice Water does take 251, 507 damage, now returning 291 on the Vindicare. And PvP Super Friends is trying to play off of their HP advantage. Little Mac will get one shot. Will he get another?
Last one? Okay, nice.
He just took Vindicare out of the game.
Yeah,
one shot will bounce off of this
don't
ult,
forget,
and it looks like he might just take Furbex out of this game.
Yeah, the Batman gonna kill Furbex, I guess.
Maybe not. Furbex backs off. He's no longer hittable. But in the background, Atari does fall. That was not a free kill on the Vindicare. But
there's another one on the back. Wow, that's
now
nice.
He's totally surrounded, and Horse is going to get taken out of this game, but not before taking down Ice Water.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Little Mac now super exposed. 490 HP taken off with 3 shots. And it's all up to Joke, Furbex, and Ajax to try and pull out a win. It looks like they might just tier 8 takes versus 3. The question is, who is not reloading right now? Furbex was just now hit.
Whoa!
Ajax has to get one more. There we go. Gets the ram for the kill. It's Batman and Joke. It's Batman versus Joke and Ajax. But for the time being, it's going to be Nanuto trying to get some damage done to Joke. It does work a little bit for the time being, but now all the T1 tanks are out of the game.
Yeah, but now where is the Batman?
That is the question, isn't he? He's hiding in the dark.
You will see him, always give you a surprise.
There he is. He's actually coming back to the spawn.
Here.
Joke needs to turn around. He needs to get any amount of damage he can done to Batman. There we go. Perfect.
Oh,
that's
nice.
bait. That is such a beautiful bait.
Wow.
Ajax trying to follow up with as much firepower as he can. Joke can't hit Batman from that angle right now. 247 damage from that last shot. 71 HP. 701 HP taken off of Ajax now. Can Joke get a critical shot? He just missed.
No,
he just missed, but he gets the follow-up
nice.
shot, and this is possibly one of the closest 2-versus-1 situations we have seen in the longest time.
Wow.
Looks like your game crashed.
No.
Crashed, maybe? No? On the observer's end.
Okay, it's possible.
What went wrong there for Team PvP? It was beautiful.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
no, I think they are too hurried.
Too hurried.
I mean, while you're trying to push the hillside, you have to know that might be someone on your back. Like, I mean the M13, and the M13 jump down to the hill. That's okay. So after you clean your front tank, you have to think something. Where is the enemy, and you have to take more defensive position. But after that, they still trying to. The most problems come from a T69. He's trying to to see something and got a lot of fire, and in the beginning they already got like 1 tank or 2 tank advantage, right? So they can take more defensive and they relocation or something. But the PvP is still trying to push, and on that situation, I feel like Batman is in a reloading, so he didn't over a lot of support fire. And that's why their teammate got more chance to shoot. If you shoot from their back, your teammate will not take the risk to shoot from in the front,
I also want to state, I think one of the more critical moments was when Horse of the Apocalypse went in with that YOLO swag move. He's like, come on, all 3 of you start shooting at me. And then they did that, and then that opened up a firing path from his teammates on NUMB. And I forget who they took down in that moment, but they got a tank kill out of that. They got 1, 2 kills out of that?
Maybe 2 kills. Because of the most critical part is a T69. He got very, very low HP. He shouldn't go down. He's still there, step behind the rock. That's okay. Even the M13 shoot your back, he cannot make a lot of damage. Maybe you die. That's okay. We won't die too, But he go out and allow to shoot them, and he pull back only like 400, 500 HP left. So first the M13, the horse kill him, and he killed another one. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and the PvP. They doing not really good on the concentrate fire. I think they miss a lot of shoot. Yeah.
I mean, well, they kind of had an
you can
advantage.
see you can see the end. Maybe if they shoot 1 or more 2 more shots, or Batman, come they maybe like 5 seconds earlier. I think the result will different.
Definitely.
Yeah,
With Steven Cunningham's fighting against Joke.
Yeah.
That was the critical moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll be right back with game number 2 after this short break. Hi guys, we are back with game number 2 after a very tight, very close game number 1 on Mines. Game number 2 is going to be taking place on Ruinberg, and I remember my first impression of this in 7 vs 7 was Camperberg because of
The
Yoi.
UAT versus Yoi Flash Wolves.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, there we
because
go.
of the UA facial, camp on the north.
All right,
Yeah, but after that, we never see any team camp.
all right. So
Maybe
let's
they
check
have that.
this.
Oh, already start. Okay, we see both sides have an M13. That means they're gonna fight outside. And especially for the UAD, they got two. If they got two MS-13, and they rush to the city, that means they are suicide. So I don't think they're gonna happen.
I do want to point out one big difference. There's 2 IS-3s and 2 AMX-50s for our spawning team. We're about to find out which one that is in just a moment. But
You mean north?
Yeah.
North side?
so I want to go ahead and announce for the next 5 seconds that we will have a lot of eye candy with the next QYC that begins on July 9th. And yes, I think you guys know what I mean by eye candy if you guys remember the first QYC. And boy, do I miss that piece of candy by the name of Yabi.
Okay. Always Yabi.
Is she ever going to come back for me? Is she ever going to come back for me? Okay. Well,
Let's hope so.
both sides are off. Right now we only have vision of PvP Super Friends, even with our in-game observer position.
Okay.
It looks like for the time being, Furbex has been spotted from NUMB.
Yeah, and the NUMB already know
Uh-oh.
the PvP cannot control the outside, so
Looking at
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're fighting. Furbex takes 3 damage from T1 cutting in. Alright. So far, oh
yeah.
man.
No, he's not that fast, And the ice rate near end,
Right.
maybe taking like 3 to 4 seconds. He don't have a chance to shoot.
Well, I just want to point out that right now, PvP Super Friends is actually located at the Echo and Foxtrot, Echo Foxtrot 8 areas of the minimap. So there we go. We can see it as you can see
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, they just want to use the M13, the M13 as a trap layer. If they gonna kill you, you got a lot of fire from the air side.
All right. Now the question here is, with this T1 Cunningham heading to the south, get just who that was just now. Hey,
Yeah, they already see they are in the city side, so there will not too many enemy on the south. If they see anyone on the south, they gonna rush and kill him.
Well, I also want to point out that, jeez, I'm sorry, there was something. Oh yeah. Flank Sinatra is actually Robin, from my understanding. Someone in the chat informed us of that.
Oh, okay. Why he changing the name?
I'm not sure. Maybe he just thought this was a pretty cool name.
Okay, maybe he don't want to do a Robin anymore.
Maybe.
Breaking up Batman.
So, Alpha,
Yeah.
one of our moderators in chat says he wants you to say hello to Freshie. Say hello to Freshie.
Hello, Freshie.
All right, there we go. That works.
So who's
I mean,
Freshie?
I don't want to say we've got a whole lot of nothing happening right now, but I mean, right now both sides of the map are trying to play picks and get vision. Right. And NUMB is up 1 point right now. That's got to be a huge moral victory. The first game in a best of 5 can.
And on the PvP, they are testing something. They use a T1 to shoot on the south side and try if someone see them. If no one see him, that means they go on the city. So maybe GG find something here.
I just want to point out like the mindset for NUMB right now. They must be feeling very brave. They must be feeling really strong after game number 1. Because they beat PvP Super Friends, one of the regular contenders in the WGL ASIA, in the first game. So the question is, can they take game number 2 and game number 3?
Yeah.
Or at least 3 games of this best of 5. I think game number 1 set makes them say to themselves, yes, we can. So Batman was just now spotted at about B2 or B1. And he has been spotted yet again. He's no longer in the dark on this one. Scrambling to get vision. Antari, did he just take a shot, Antari? I don't believe we had vision of that. I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did. But that wasn't for free. Furbex did take some damage himself.
Yeah, they exchange.
6-minute rule?
Yep.
All right, we still got 2 minutes to go. And we'll see where things go from there. Well, they do have... I'm trying to think here. Which side has the 2 Amex 1390s? That would actually be PvP, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The PV got more on the low level.
Right.
Yep, one more on the
Hydrorex has just been spotted in his AMX 1390. Vindicare looks like he's probably going to try and poke out one shot.
Oh.
Nice hit! 365 damage onto that.
Yeah, but it's pretty low for ice rate. You know, sometimes it bounces to the 488.
Vindicare. How long does it take that IS-3 to go?
Oh, Batman trying to kill people.
Looks like he did just now get taken down. I mean, that tank was just taken down. He's in T1. Furbeck's taking a lot of damage now. Down to 150 HP. Looks like he could fall relatively soon. It's just hard to say. We don't have any vision on him right now.
Yeah, but
Poor
not
guy.
that easy. It's not that easy. He can run. And they okay, PvP try to capture.
PvP friends, PvP super friends did initiate a capture, but wait a minute.
But no, not really. It's a fake. It was flanking.
It's a flanking, but what is the thing coming from? It's hard to tell. You can't see anything on the minimap. Hold on.
It's a... Oh, no, not flanking.
He's just playing with their heads right now. That's all he's doing. PvP super friends is actually taking a lot of damage, and that was something else. Yeah, Furbex is actually the most damaged member of his own team. Vindicare took a little bit of heat just now turning that, and now this is putting them into a fight.
Yes, they're not taking a lot of damage.
Now here it's all going to go to hell in a handbasket here. It looks like for PvP Super Friends, if they're not careful. Vindicare does take a ram onto his target. Now down to just a handful, a sliver of HP. Now out of game, and it looks like that will be a trade for Worst of the Apocalypse. Vindicare is done. The next shot. He does not. Little Mac takes down in exchange for his friend, and now we have Joke going up against Ice Water here.
Yeah, trying to block him.
Who's going to be alive at the end of this? This is an AMX 50 versus an AMX 50, if I'm reading this right? 1390. Our mod was broken. It said AMX 50 at the bottom of the screen, and AMX 1390 now. Hydro trying to get away.
Oh, no.
He doesn't. So now it's 3 tier 8s versus 1. Ice Water and a Nuto, I think, are going to have to hope for a draw at the very best. And Nuto is now scrambling to get away from Pseudo Giant, who's actually in the tiniest tank in this game, in this present series. See what I'm getting at?
You know, we have to say that the N13 rush to the city is still not a very good idea. While you're trying to fight into the heavy tank in that close range, you got a lot of trouble on the low HP. Since you don't know, the M13 only have 1,100 HP, but they have to fight into the I3 or 1,400 other tanks.
It's great to see if you get the capture first, and it looks like that will not be PvP Super Friends. NUMB is set to take this 2-0 over PvP Super Friends. If they win this next game, they will guarantee Mortal Flappy Birds being pushed out of the Silver Series.
Yep.
There we are, game number 2. Just like that, goes to Valve.
Okay, it's captured.
Stop and think about that for a minute. It was actually a little bit confusing. Just a little bit. I mean, most of that was because of the mod. Because we had to switch between both sides, and there was a lot of chaotic combat.
Yeah. But the most problem from the PvP on this match is first you got 2 light tank, and you still decide to rush to the hill, rush to the city. And the second is while Benjamin tried to kill T1 there, he got a lot of damage. A lot of damage there. It's really risky. I think he already know that, but maybe he's not sure about where is the enemy.
Yeah.
But the action is still very risky. First, you are light tank. You're gonna face a lot of heavy tank. Probably, even you don't know where they are, and they already control the whole map. I mean the outside map, and that means all enemy on the city. Whatever is the north or south, and it's pretty easy to cover the T1 or M13, and you trying to take the T1 is really risky, and maybe they already choose a tank and found they cannot do too many things there. So it's somewhat like, okay, we just practice it, maybe, But in the disadvantage of the tank, they still doing pretty good on the close battle, but finally they still fail,
Yeah, well, the first series actually started out the same way between, I'm trying to think here, between Immortals and UAD. No, wait. Yeah, between Immortals and UAD. Yep. Immortals went up 2-0, and now NUMB is up 2-0.
Yep.
So the question is NUMB going to take this a straight 3-0, or are they going to lose at least one game before winning this set, or
yeah, but PvP, PvP
lose the next three in a row.
Still have a chance. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're still in this game, it's still there. It's still on the table.
Yep.
They haven't given
And
up.
they are PvP. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the world's finest. All right, so let's find out how that next game goes after this short break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 3 between Team NUMB and PvP Super Friends. Hit that follow button and hit it really, really, really hard because I'll tell you what, even if this goes to a 3-0 clean sweep for Team NUMB, it will be anything but a boring best of 5. This has been nothing but excitement for game 1 and game number 2, right guys? I mean, it wasn't... I mean, wasn't it last week we were complaining that all the games we were watching were boring? Was it? Was it last week that we were complaining about?
The mice, that's okay, I think. The PvP to the NUMB on the mice is pretty good. And the last one, I think it's Prokonovka UAD to the Immortal. No, it still be okay, but maybe I just think about maybe the Immortal want to fighting for the floppy bird.
Yeah.
It somewhat feel like that.
I also want to point out that maybe Immortal Flappy Birds are biting their teeth right now. Like, they're probably just gritting their teeth like, don't win game number 3. Don't win game number 3. We want to beat in Silver Series. We want to make it to Gold Series, that kind of thing. But,
yeah, but, they need a PvP.
Right.
They have to call Batman.
Let's see where this goes. Cliff, my favorite map, because it seems like we always have heated games on this map, and it feels like whenever you're trying to counterplay, whenever you're trying to flank, there's always a solid decision to be made. And I want to point out right now the mod was a little bit bugged, because right now it just, all of our observers, it said that they just killed each other.
Yeah, that's right. Because the observer is actually an invisible tank that kills himself at the start of the game.
Alright, well, let's see how this pans out. For the time being, we actually have a good deal of NUMB's team actually... Okay, they're heading to the middle from... Okay. Perfectly normal. About PvP Super Friends, it looks like they have the same strategy in mind. They're heading to the middle.
The NUMB gonna rush. They take more position like a rush.
Wait a minute. Hydro Rex took a little bit of damage there just now.
Yeah,
He missed a follow-up shot as well, down to 845 HP. I mean, playing fixes and everything. Furbex does take 255 with that last hit. Little Mac looks like he's dangerously close to falling out of this game. His teammate Icewater comes to his aid, fires a shot that bounces off of Joke's hull, and now it looks like Batman's coming into the rescue. No, I'm kidding, sorry. Alright, so Icewater is now taking 9 damage. He is the first one in PvP Super Friends to fall. PA Ajax now chasing down Little Mac, not letting him get away. He is cornered. He is hook, line, and sinker dead now. But that...
Yeah, the problem is M13, they got 3 and running everywhere.
Alright, so right now we've got 2 tanks that are dead on NUMB and 2 tanks that are dead on Icewater. Who's at a better advantage right now, Edison? Tell us. More.
I mean,
but that means PvP Super Friends. They still have 2
but they have to stick together.
Yeah.
They're uphill. They're uphill. I know.
Let's see how that assessment goes, because right now PvP Super Friends has 3 AMX-13s. Batman's driving one of them. He takes the T1 Cunningham out of the game.
Yeah, but they got different angles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, it's still hard to make judgment. But PvP got 3 sides to shoot the NUMB. They got very good chance.
Yeah, he actually took a shot.
Yeah.
There we go, if I'm not mistaken. And Atari's looking for a spot to make a hit.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and go for Joke.
Ooh.
He gets Joke, and now Joke is It's now effectively 2 versus 3 in a tier 8 fight.
Ajax? Or
Pseudo Giant.
Ajax.
He's going for Batman right now. Hydro Rex is nowhere to be seen, but my god, Ajax taking a lot of damage that they still haven't gotten Hydro Rex out of the game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay. They got Batman though. Well, where on earth is Hydro Rex? Atari takes a shot that puts Ajax out of the game.
Wow.
Pseudo Giant trying to get a hit on
Yeah, Ajax shooting from another side. I told them they got 3 angles to shoot, so that's why they got a lot of advantage here. And another thing happened is T1 gonna capture, they are forced to go down.
Yeah. Alright, so...
How can they do that, someone shooting you from the hillside, another one shooting from the ground, so...
Pseudo Giant has basically got to pull a rabbit on his head.
And he's trying to kill the M13, is possible? No, whoa!
I think you were right to some extent.
No.
Yeah, Pseudo Giant.
He got two directions of fire. So,
yeah.
He cannot do anything there.
In the beginning, I think it was very critical what we saw there. I mean, it was an exchange of 2 for 2, and you made the call that PvP Super Friends had a higher amount of firepower
Yeah.
remaining because they
Yeah.
had 3 AMX-13s.
The problem is the thing is really fast. No, if you cannot catch him, you will be very hard to shoot him.
Oh yeah,
You know, you are so
definitely.
slow. Well, I'm trying to kill you, but you are running
Yeah.
away.
It's like,
And
"Don't you
the
run
problem
away
is,
from me."
and now I'm gonna flank you, shooting your ass.
Yeah.
Shooting your back. Sorry. No.
Okay. It's alright. It's alright.
No. Okay.
So that was, I don't know, it would be crazy if we were to see a 5th game come from this best of 5. But do you think there's anything else there that was really super critical? The exchange, the way it went. Anything else?
You mean this one or?
I mean, what could NUMB have done to improve that just now?
Yeah, but the problem is they are too confident on close battle. But actually, our observers do not take very good position. But I saw the mod, the HP volume on the mod. The PvP doing very good on concentrate fire. That's the most important part, and they already separate out. They are trying to predict. Okay, I think the NUMB got a more heavy tank, got heavier firepower, so you guys must want to rush or something. But PvP already arrange a triangle there, so they can go get into and they shoot them and uphill. After they uphill, you cannot kill him.
I know.
Yeah, and then you trying to chase another M13, they shoot from the hillside.
And that reminds me, Joke was actually on the hill as well. He was actually pretty far up there, and then he fell to Antari.
Yeah.
If Joke had somehow managed to stay alive and just take down Antari, I think that was the critical moment. That was definitely the tipping point.
But the Joke only have 250, I think. The Ontario have like 800.
It wasn't feasible. Not very feasible. But I mean, once they lost the hill, that was the tipping point. That was when I think the game was essentially over.
You will see a lot of time in how do you call that? The only people, only few people remaining is really critical. If you got a hillside, you will control the whole hill.
Definitely.
Yeah, but that's only few tank. If you got a 5, that's nothing different. But if only got 2 versus 3, 2 versus 2 is really critical. If you got a hill. Yep.
All right. Well, score is now 2-1. Who's going to win the next game? Let's find out after this short break. Hi guys, we are back. The score is now 2-1 in favor of Team NUMB. But whoa, what is this?
The second time we
What
see
am
this
I
one.
looking at? Wow. Okay, so it looks like PvP Super Friends is gonna pull in Immortals on us right now.
Yeah, but Immortal used 2 MS50, but PvP take one more I3. Yeah.
All right, so that's a lot of damage output that we have coming from Team NUMB.
Yeah, yeah, but if the PvP, they rush together, the NUMB will get big power. I don't think the PvP will play, like Immortal on that match, like that.
Yeah, I don't know. And alternatively, we could actually see a counter capture. I mean, that is what we saw when Bravehearts was the first team to employ 5 KV5s.
Yep. Because the KV5 is really not that fast, so if you capture, they're hard to back to best.
All right. Well.
Yeah, and I don't see the Chinese 110 here. So the KV5 won't get too many problems if they don't separate.
I want to point out that right now, Team NUMB has a lot of firepower on their team. 2 IS3s.
2 IS3 with 3 and 6.
Right.
But the KV5 is designed for counter M50.
What's the damage output of the KV5 like?
One shot 3.
One shot 300. What about with the armor?
7 seconds per shot.
What about with the armor of the AMX-50 and the armor of the IS3? How does that compare? I mean,
the M50 you can say that is no armor. Yeah, it's only 100 minutes. Yeah, 100 minutes stick. So it's not
it's 90.
yeah.
the
Compared
observers
to
all killed each other. They didn't explode. They're
Okay.
just a bunch of ghosts.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
yeah, but compared to i3, it got 120, but really good shot and angle, so you can block couple shots. The best one is the Chinese 110. The angle is really sharp.
All right.
But the side armor, the best side armor is i3.
Well, let's see how this
Wow,
pans out.
direct push. That's KV5 doing. That's right.
They're pulling it Immortal style. That's what they're going.
But
Yellow
they have
swag.
to stick together. That's the only one way they have to follow.
Definitely. And right now we don't have NUMB TV. Our observer position is actually following PvP Super Friends right now. So
Yeah.
we have no way to see what NUMB is doing.
Right now, the KV5, they're trying to use the KV5 to attract the attention on its part. So do you see the Batman on the G3?
I
He's
believe
trying
so.
to flank him. So
Oh.
they just want to use the KV5 to attract the attention. But we don't see anyone. Okay, they camp on best.
Let's not forget the fact that the KV5 is absolutely massive, even for heavy tank standards. So, I mean, it can act as a shield to other tanks if there's enough coordination.
It's really strange. No
Yeah.
one.
Where we can't even see Team NUMB. We don't see Blue Team. Where on earth are they?
I saw. Okay. I
Pseudo
think
Giant.
here.
Wait a minute. He's in the T1 Cunningham. He's actually the eyes and the ears. That's all he is.
Anyone here? No. What the?
This? Oh wow. Well.
Not
Okay.
reasonable. How come the T1 got killed?
We have no vision of NUMB, and NUMB has no vision of the enemy team.
No, not really.
Oh,
The
boy.
3 they already.
Here we go. Okay, they're setting up an ambush right now. It looks like
Yeah.
and the IS-3 is gonna take the first shot on
Yeah.
Atari, but now he's taking a
No.
lot of heat in return for that. I'm not sure if it was worth it or not. But look at this. This is a beautiful ambush coming in from Team NUMB. Coordinating fire, absolutely amazing. They are unloading everything they got on it, and in return taking only half of their HP in terms of damage. Joke, however, is the odd man out here. If he is caught onto and exposed and taken out very soon, this could all turn around very quickly.
Oh, they're all right.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Furback's in a bit of trouble as well. Down to 59 HP. Kind of cornered. Flank Sinatra, aka Robin, does take Furback's out of this game, and now Joke falls not long afterwards. Batman discovered him and knocked him out. It is
I
now.
have to say that the K5 have no fear about any enemy. They just want to rush you.
Right, it's 3 tier 8s now in the fight.
Oh.
It's going to be 2 AMX. No, wait, one. It's hard to say. 1 AMX 50 +1 AMX 50.
I have to say that's KV5 power, you know.
Yeah.
But just rush in. They don't worry about anything. Just rush in. Just shoot me, you know. Shoot me. Can you hear me? Wow. Because they got a lot of damage. So even the MS-50 shoot a 6 round, the K5 won't die.
I also want to point out, like, NUMB is getting hit so hard right now that even Commander Muerte went in on the action, firing, playing it like the brave little teamwork cutting in that could, shooting at Force of the Apocalypse. Now 1 versus 2. That's going to seal him down.
No, he don't want to shoot him. Oh, I thought he wanted to use the P1 to kill him.
Alright. Well, now it's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
It's 2-2. It's
yeah, I'm not
game
surprised.
today.
I'm not surprised. You know, so I see. You know, they use the 3 KV5, but NUMB they decide to camp at the base. They will got big trouble, you know, if they see the 3 KV5 or marching. You know.
Yeah, I mean, another thing if it was, I mean, I kind of wish in hindsight we knew what was happening from Team NUMB, but we didn't have enough vision. Our observer position was following PvP, and of course our production crew was following PvP for a long time. So we had no idea what NUMB was doing for the longest time. But I mean, from what we saw,
do you see that? Do you see that? Even they exchange the damage, right? So the NUMB team got like some tank on health HP. The K5 got a health HP, but you have to know one thing, you know, their health is different.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the KV5 has the highest HP of all the heavy tanks, right?
Yeah, more than
Tier 8.
compared to the M50, they got 400 more HP.
Right.
400, you know, it's really different. You know.
It is, and I mean, the thing of it is, I noticed the most critical part there was Joke. His position was allowing him to give aid to Furbex and his other teammates. Just how do I say it? Unleashing volleys of just damage balls at those KV5s. But once he was caught on to, Batman found out where he was, just got him out of the game, and then it was all easy peasy, lemon squeezy for PvP super friends.
You don't worry about him. I have to say that. He just want to march in, you know. And he know the Joke only have 2 rounds. So even you all hit, that's okay. You know, KV5 got a lot of HP. 2 rounds only take less than 600. The M50 is really weird. The average damage is 300, but he already shooting like 280, 260, 270. So not really that good, you know, sometimes. But the KV5 per shot is 300. He will give you the 300, and you have to see. To know one thing, the KV5 is 2 seconds for 1 shot. But M50 is 2.75, but after 6 rounds, it's like 46 seconds reloading. So on that period, then the KV keeps shooting. Everyone keeps shooting anyone, you know. So if you camp the base and using M50, you cannot counter the KV5. The KV5 is designed for kill M50. So you cannot stand there and waiting for them. You got to capture enemy's base and trying to find a way to capture. You know.
All right, so that was a thrilling game number 4, and let's see just who is going to win game number 5 after this short break. All right, guys, this is the 5th and I think the most climactic game that we're going to see between Team NUMB and Team PvP.
Yeah.
Super Friends. Team PvP Super Friends. So, hit your followers and hit them hard, guys, because this is a series to be reckoned with. We got the New Bloods facing off against the long-established, I want to say, guys that you don't want to wrestle their jimmies. But
And, okay, on last map, we see the PvP. Oh, okay, both sides have sunset up.
really?
Let me check it.
Wait.
Yeah, they have sunset up, but I have to say I will bet the PvP. Because the PvP got better personal skill on the M13, they are really famous and they really love to use the M13, so they got pretty good teamwork and coordination on the light tank. So, the number gonna have a lot of stress here.
I think right now in this kind of a scenario, I think the most critical thing is decision making, and like this is the perfect example of balance that we're talking about in esports. Many esports titles have balance issues. You can lose the game when you select, whatever units you're going to choose or whatever hero you're going to choose in this or that game title. But this is 100% balanced.
Yeah,
So
depends on strategy.
right, it depends on decision making, strategy, accuracy, reaction. This is going to determine who of the two teams is actually the better, not the lucky one.
And the PvP gonna show you a fast game. In my past experience, the PvP cannot tackle how to say that? How to say that in Chinese? The 主动.
Oh, initiative. Initiative.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean it's to actually start.
Aggressive.
No, I mean you doing some action in the advance and you force your enemy to react.
Their reaction, that's it.
Yeah, but no. Okay, whatever.
We have no way to say it in English. Just, I mean, like, try explaining some complicated Chengyu in Chinese. But already we can see both sides are rushing across the map. But NUMB is taking the eastern route, while we actually have PvP Super Friends taking the western route.
Yep. But normally the people take the eastern route is much more defensive, and I have to say if you take the right part of the east part, you cannot attack any enemy. You just want to defend there. Maybe they want to take a draw.
Take a draw?
And go to assault mode.
Let's see how that goes. Remember, guys, even if NUMB loses here, it does not guarantee that Flappy Birds is knocked out of the Silver Series.
Yeah.
If they lose here and they win their match on Thursday, then they knock out Flappy Birds. But if they lose here and they lose Thursday, that's when Flappy Birds is still safe and in the game.
Yeah, but they have to pass through gate. The first is PvP and now it's Immortal. Not that easy. And on the setup, I have to say they already trying to defend, but the position is not really good.
Oh man, but wait a minute. NUMB looking like they're gonna try and oh no. This is kinda dangerous. This is beyond a 50-50 split. This is
Yeah,
I don't
and the PvP, they know how to flank it and rush. If you split like this one, it's really dangerous. I have to say that. It's really dangerous.
Alpha, is anyone where are the PvP Super Friends right now? Do they have a tank at home?
No?
They only have a T1 at H7.
And guess what? The route that we actually have Mind That Tank taking, the T1 Cunningham from NUMB, they actually will not, if he goes across the train tracks right now, then that T1 Cunningham will not see him, or at least not in time to shoot him. If we see NUMB just pile it in right now, just maybe, they've got a chance at winning off of the capture, but that's a big maybe. Both sides, I want to say, are relatively blind at this point.
Yeah, but Persian is in a pretty dangerous position. If a 2 MS-15 trying to cross the railroad and stand on the K6, he can shoot the Persian. He can shoot. Oh, okay, who is gonna capture? Oh, the PvP. Okay, if PP already captured, that means he gonna standing, on the west part and sniping anyone to rescue the death.
That was just a bait capture, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't tell if that's Vindicare or Mind That Tank, but oh, wait a minute, it was a Nuto. I'm sorry, it was a Nuto going for the fake capture, and now he's been spotted. What will his fate be in these next few moments? AMX 1390 turning around to deal with that. So NUMB is, no, not NUMB, but PvP Super Friends is playing off of that plan. Okay. Both sides are at 100% tanks, 100% health.
Yeah, and maybe they want to use the T1 as a first layer. If you're going to kill the T1, you will pay a lot for that.
Alright. Well, this is definitely a nail-biting series. Do you think we're going to see that 4-minute rule again, Edison?
Yeah, but okay.
If we see NUMB go for that 4-minute rule, or excuse me, that 6-minute rule.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
If we see at 4 o'clock that they rush or 4 minutes in, or 4 minutes left on the clock, if we see them rush in, I don't see this ending well for them. Because look at the setup on PvP TV. That's a huge, I guess you could say, kind of concave. There's only 3 tanks waiting for them.
Yeah, but problem is both sides, it's not possible for both sides to rush. So they won't have a chance. It's probably you're gonna see the assault mode again.
Maybe.
It's high chance, I think. You only have 5 minutes. If you start to rush, the who rush first is gonna cut a lot of damage. So they won't do that. And the position on the PvP or position for the NUMB, they are not ready to rush at all until right now.
Alright, now it looks like a Nudo's been spotted, and...
Nudo's spotted?
Yeah, he's been spotted.
Okay.
But
I saw the entire. No, and the entire you're trying to go. So
oh, wait a minute. Furbex has just been spotted.
Yeah, even he was spotted. The PV cannot rush him. No, it's too far from them. It's too far.
That's right. But wait, we do have an AMX 1390 getting ready. He's not too far from the capture circle right now for PvP Super Friends. Excuse me, for Team NUMB. And I'm thinking, yeah, there he is, Batman. It would be Batman. He's the one who's trying to get his way into that capture circle.
Okay, it's a draw. I would say that it's draw. Any side want to rush, you will die first. They won't do that.
Wait, just as you say that, Batman is moving into the capture circle, Edison.
He's not rushed.
He's moving into it. He's so close to it.
He's gonna capture and chuck them out.
Oh, jeez, he's trolling the casters. There we go. Now there we go. He started to capture, and I think this is bait. He might pull back once he takes the first shot.
Big bat.
All right, so what does Team NUMB do in reaction to this?
No, he just use a T1 to capture. No, he can use a T1 to capture and use N13 to block it, but he choose the T1.
He's that.
Wow.
He's that god dang Batman.
Okay, start him.
Whatever. Yeah, and he's not gonna back down out of this one. Furbex takes a shot. 866 HP remaining on him.
Yeah, it's really easy to reset. Very, very easy.
Are they gonna get it? Furbex, he can't just run over that hill. Oh man, wait a minute. Batman's getting lit up right now. He's actually on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Oh man, and now Furbex is kind of suffocating just a little bit. Batman falls out of the capture circle, and there's no follow-up shot from... Oh wait, he's out of the game. He was taken down by Joke just now.
Maybe, yeah. I have to say that it's suicide.
And this puts NUMB at an advantage. I don't see why they'll...
They cannot rush too.
They cannot rush.
They cannot.
They're up 2 tanks.
Yeah, they have more tank, but they shoot a lot. The T69 is reloading. The Joke might be reloading too, and the Froggies. So it's really hard for them.
Where do things go from here? That's the real question. Uh-oh. Dodging bullets coming from Horse of the Apocalypse.
Okay, it's only 2 minutes. They already want to go back, right?
And I want to point out that Commander Morte was just taken down by Horse of the Apocalypse. So wait. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Horse is working his way back towards the middle. What does he have in mind here? That's a nice spread coming from PvP Super Friends. If they wanted to, they could simply take one tank out into a corner of the map and just hide.
Yeah.
Force the draw condition.
Maybe, you know, if I were the NUMB, I cannot use the mid tank on the E6 and use the P1 and A13 so we can go to the capture.
Just been spotted. He's been lit up by 2 different tanks, 3 different tanks now. Will it be a 4th one that takes a shot at it?
Wow.
He gets away just in time.
Why you do that?
I don't know.
You know, he's pretty secure there.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Furbeck's taking shots as well. Alright, so at this point, if NUMB was to lose this game, it would take an absolutely massive mistake for them to lose this game.
Yeah.
But right now, as it is, I think they are slated to take... wait, they're going for the capture right now.
Yep.
They have to get every tank that they can into that capture circle at this moment. This is super critical.
Yep.
4 tanks in there will bring it to 25 seconds. It looks like they've got 1 in there.
Wow.
And now Little Mac has got tunnel vision. He just wants the capture reset. He's trying to get the shot. He does not get it. 26% on that capture. Antare coming in, trying to get Horse of the Apocalypse out of the game. 34 seconds remaining, and the capture is reset. But there are still only 2 tanks remaining for PvP Super Friends. And Atari struggling for dear life, and Hydrorex as well, running away.
And here is 18 seconds, you know.
It's going to take one more shot to get Rex out of the game. And Antare is running towards another corner of the map. Can they or can they not get that?
Whoa,
My God, he missed the ramp. He just missed the ramp.
Wow, he got that?
Is Joke reloading?
Yeah, he's reloading. Oh my God!
It was a critical point, but in the end, the follow-up, it doesn't matter. Antare was not killed either. So, this is the draw condition. Score is 2-2. Both teams got a draw. Score is 3-3. That means we now take it into an assault mode game with who at mid-range?
I don't know. But you know, the Hemisphere is a clean sweep, so probably the PvP got more advantage here.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but how about other games? Do you remember the first Rimberg goal of Mike? The Mice is very close. I think it's only 1 or 2 shot, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
But Rimberg also is pretty close. I do remember. But how about other 2?
I don't know. We still have to wait on the word from our
Cliff
production
is
crew.
still close to. You know, they only have 2 tankers left, right? And the Hemisphere is pretty clean sweep.
Yeah,
Probably. Oh, I cannot make judgment. It's pretty close. I cannot make. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe PvP doing more damage. Maybe. I'm not sure, but you know.
And I want to point out that the reason why we're putting so much stress onto damage at this point is because the team that has dealt out more damage to the opposing team in this draw scenario is the team that will be on defense in the assault mode game.
Well, actually, they can choose whether they want to be the assault team or the defensive team.
That's just in from the referee.
Yeah, that's
All right,
right. But usually they will choose the defensive team because it's more easier to defend.
Yeah, most of cases much easier to defend.
Yeah,
since you got to, you don't have to capture and you just stand there and
Unless you're
waiting for
Immortals,
them to come
maybe.
in.
Immortals?
Yeah, but Immortal won't let you draw.
Yeah.
They want to rush
Yeah.
or die. They want to do the draw. They won't draw. They want
Definitely.
to do the draw.
So now, speaking of Immortals, Immortal Flappy Birds, like right now, they're like, oh, why?
Yeah.
Because if they were like, we just want this to be over. We just want to know whether or not we're going to be in the Gold Series, you know?
And even the Immortal Flappy Bird is a second team, right? But most of members come from the Anubis. Anubis is still, like the top tier, not the top tier team on the past season, but they still doing not that bad. Maybe like rank on the A7, almost. So it's not that bad, They still have a chance to win the top tier teams. So, yeah.
Alpha?
Yeah.
It just occurred to me that I have no clue what the cash prize pool for Gold Series is. Do you know how much it is?
The grand final. I mean the grand final. The first
Seasonal
one.
finals?
Yeah, season final. The champion is 60,000.
60,000
60.
to the first prize.
Yeah, and the second one is 20, I think. The third is 10,000. So if we got top
Right.
3, wow, that's good. That's
Right.
really good.
And the top 2 teams from the Gold Series that'll be played out here. Well, not played out here. I'm sorry. The Gold Series, the finals will be broadcasted here this upcoming weekend. The top 2 teams from the Gold Series will be playing against the top 1 team in Korea.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, that's right.
So I mean, like, this is how does this all work together? We're gonna have 3 different teams.
Mm-hmm.
Just 3 teams.
Just
Only-
3 teams.
yeah.
And there's 2 stages. The first stage, they will play a round robin
Uh-huh.
to decide the ranking of the 3 teams, and then they will play a bubble match, too.
All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. And the worst performing team in the round robin starts at the bottom.
That's right.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
because it's a bubble match, the only advantage only goes to the ranked
top
1 team.
Okay.
And right now we have no clue where the season finals will be taking place. But I mean, like, the top 2 teams would actually get, I imagine, their flight paid for to go to the live event, right?
Yep.
All right. I don't know. There's part of me that wishes it was in Taiwan, but you know,
I think
That's
it's
just a wish.
I think it's maybe it's in Korea.
or Australia,
No, I think it's in Korea.
Australia,
Australia.
Australia.
But you cannot go there, you know.
Why
You-
not?
You
Why
still
not?
have to cast in here.
I don't know. I mean, like, once you kind of examine everything objectively, like, when it's like Japan, Australia, Philippines, etc., it's like Taiwan is kind of in the center of all that, so it'd
Yeah.
be cheaper than Korea. But I guess we can deliberate all day, but I think it's about time we take it to a quick commercial break because afterwards we have the final, the absolute last game of the evening. So don't go away. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is game number 6, and you guys are thinking, what? Game number 6 and a best of 5? Yes, it is. And we're gonna have who on the defending side?
I don't know.
Do we have the right map?
It's not a sort map. No, it's a.
I think the map is not been chosen yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but who is a master?
Well,
Who?
we have to figure this out. Defense, Sand River.
Okay. Sand
So
River.
NUMB, Team NUMB is on defense. And they chose Sand
wow.
River for their map. Just now. And now, I do want to point out that I just saw Freshie, Avant Fresh Meat, actually pointing out reiterating the prize pool for the Wargaming-ASIA League. And I just think, or excuse me, Wargaming League ASIA. And I just want to say to myself, you know, I mean, when we're talking about esports, there's not, I think the biggest thing is not the money involved, but instead winning the title. Because we see so many Koreans. I mean, Korea pioneered esports for the rest of the world. They invented that 15 years ago. And when we see players training 14 hours a day for one tournament that comes down to the finals, the grand finals of a tournament that's been getting conducted for about 2, 3, 4 months, and when they lose second prize or when they win first prize, they always cry. Because they put in so much time, they put in so much effort. If they get second prize, yeah, they got that $20,000 in their pocket, but they just lost the ability to say, I'm number one. You know? And the guy who wins in first prize, he's crying because he says, I am number one. And I've got some money. I got lots of money. He's got, I mean, like, in those tournaments, you win enough to pay for your college tuition for not only your undergraduate degree, but your master's degree, too. It just depends on how you save it, right? Okay. So let's get a look at the tank lineup
We
so
already
far.
see a Sand River here. Last time we see the UAD, we saw the UAD choose the Korea, right? And the next one is another one, Sand River. I have no idea how Batman gonna attack this. You know. And I checked the result, they only have like 2,000 damage difference.
Whoa.
So yeah, so if the PvP do not push on that map, you know, I mean on the Prognostica, they will have the advantage on the damage, but I think they make a wrong decision. You know.
All right, so if we see NUMB win this, then they essentially won this by the skin of their teeth, by just a small margin. Like 2,000 HP, that's what, a KV1? That's a KV5, excuse me, isn't it? 2,000 HP.
Almost.
Almost. 1,800.
Almost 1,800. It's 1,780, I think.
Yeah,
1780.
1780 or 1770, I think.
Okay, so it's a KV5 and 2 T1 Cunninghams. There we go. All right.
Okay, still in the tank selection.
Vindicare really he's got to get his tank in the game. And so does Ajax as well. I want to say that we've actually seen Furbex playing this out really well. I mean, he's always been the one to reveal himself first, shielding some fire for his teammates, doing his best to coordinate shots.
Yeah,
things
but
like that.
on less map, if you're gonna attack more, you are the defensive side. If the team efficiency or other team, maybe they will choose much heavier setup. You know, if you are on the defensive side, and you got the light tank or mid tank, it won't offer you too many advantage. Since the light tank, if you use the light tank, that means you're gonna run in everywhere, and not like a defensive position. So, on the setup, I don't think it's very good. You know, it's not really that good. You know, and the PvP got more auto loader.
I don't know what to say to this. I mean, they are on the defending end of things. And I mean, this forces the enemy team to go to them. So I imagine this is just from a rookie's perspective. From Team NUMB's from Team NUMB's perspective, I mean, if they have more armor, then that means less penetrated shots, more shots bounced, things like that. And if the enemy team has weaker armor charging at them, then all they have to do is make sure that their shots hit. Right?
Yep. If they have heavier setup and trying to defend, you got a lot of advantage there. But I can say the setup is not that different. Only a mid tank difference compared to the M13. It's not that huge game.
Once again, all of the observers and spectators are killing each other. It's not even 10 seconds ago. Whoa, look. Shots fired already. What's that all about?
Yeah, he wants to shoot the NEC and block your shot, so he ought to push.
We actually have an AMX 1390 rushing out from PvP Super Friends right now. And they are... What? Am I looking at this the right way? Oh, okay. They're going for the hills.
Yeah, there's a hill over there.
Yeah. So here we go. PvP Super Friends. The tank that is at the southmost point for PvP Super Friends is actually there we go. It's this one right here. Batman, AMX 1390. This guy isn't afraid of anything. This guy is not afraid of anything.
Okay, he just wants to check where is the enemy.
Let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Flank Sinatra cannot be far behind, but if I had to guess, I'd say he's in. Let's see here, Flank Sinatra. Which is he in?
Who?
He's in the Pershing. Robin, he's in the Pershing right now. Back T69, just poking over the ridge. See if there's anything on the other side. But
no!
First sight is Ajax, and no joke. Spotted by the T1 Cunningham, and
the problem is, the PvP, no one was spotted here.
And just now, Flank actually took a little bit of damage. I'm not sure how that happened. I don't know, do you think he just fell over a ridge or something?
Maybe he driving too fast. Okay, they're gonna kill him first. I mean the T1. He's too far away from support.
Yeah. I mean, like right now, the one thing that's...
and the
Ouch!
Ouch!
Oh, whoa.
Don't do that.
That's one less critical shot that Batman has to offer, I guess you could say. And if he really wants to be ready...
Because the Entar already there, he cannot see anyone that's there. If he was there, no one can support him. Just kill him. Just go in and kill.
So... The question now is, where is Team NUMB? Are they still scattered?
Yeah, they already know.
Looks like they are.
Yeah, they already know.
Oh, man. Flank fires a shot and misses. He's still not been spotted. That's the amazing part.
And right now, what I think is, Batman gonna capture and use Pershing and the T69 for support fire. You're gonna see that. It's gonna start to capture. Couple bush there is very good for capture. So, they are forced to go out right now. Well, I mean, NUMB here.
And Batman's just keeping. He's just staying predatory over that capture circle. He's on the prowl. He says, "No, I'm the pool shark here. You're the fish. You come to me. I don't go to you." And that's 30% on the capture so far. NUMB is forced to respond to this right now.
Yeah, they only have 6 seconds, and no one moving.
Oh, it's 50.
It's hard to say. We don't have any vision of NUMB right now. I mean, our observer hasn't shown us. But it looks like 2 of them are aiming to get that capture circle back under the net.
Yeah, right. You're gonna jump in. Okay.
Actually, Furbex just revealed himself and took a little bit of damage for that. I don't think a lot of damage. 630p or 6.
Got a lot of punishment.
A lot of HP.
Yeah, he got a lot of punishment.
Even from a T1.
Yeah, we got trouble here. Wow. Can he run away? No.
That is the question.
Yeah, the problem is if T1 capture again, how can?
Yeah, you only have 50% of the HP left.
Yeah. Whoa. someone doing the blind
That's
shot.
scary. That is so close. It's scary.
Yeah, so close.
What happens if this game ends in a draw?
That's not possible.
Yeah, no draw. A draw, so that means NUMB win.
No one wins.
Yeah,
NUMB win.
because if
draw is NUMB win.
if
Okay,
the timer runs out,
what happens if the timer hits 0? Who do we determine as the winner?
the defensive team
You
wins.
got
There we
to
go.
destroy all tanks or capture for PvP.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's more clear. This is only the second time we've encountered this kind of and right now, PvP Super Friends has 5 minutes to make something happen. Their initial try has failed. Little Mac has been spotted. Ajax trying to get a hit on this, and it's not quite working.
Yep. And right now, let me see. Okay. 3 M13 gonna flank from the west side and force they to fight to the M13, and 2 mid tank gonna offer support fire on the middle,
Right.
and the T1 gonna capture. So that's the planning for PvP right now.
Just now, Hydrorex was taken out of, or excuse me, Hydrorex took Pseudo Giant out of the game. So that means now NUMB is blind. They have no immediate eyes on the capture circle. Anudo is going for the capture yet again. Furbex may try to cancel that. If he can get a shot that hits Anudo, he's okay.
Yeah, but he not spot. He not spotted.
Right.
So 2 numbers.
Furbex can see him. So this is a very tense moment for both sides.
Yep.
PvP Super Friends, they're capitalizing on one tiny tank getting into that capture circle, but they can all be there in a split second if they need to. Vinegar takes a hit there for 265 HP. Hydrorex getting a little bit overzealous, does spot Ajax the hard way. He gets hit by him.
Yeah, but the problem is both sides, they got pretty even exchange, I think. Pretty even.
Right. Let's wait and see where this goes.
Oh.
There's so much time left in
Well,
the game.
this was sniping.
Right now, NUMB is
Wow,
actually the
he's
team
not
that's
down, I
taking
think.
too much damage.
Probably not
Furbex
down.
is going to
Probably-
fall
Wow.
very soon.
Can you do that?
If he's not careful.
Wow. Whoa! The T1 gonna capture. T1 gonna capture.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
let's-
now PvP has to go to that cap.
Mm.
They have to. And they
Yeah.
have initiated. Do they have initiated? They have. They stepped into the circle, then they stepped out.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Start again.
And now it's a dogpile into the circle. Who's on it right now? It's Nuto,
Yeah.
according to PvP TV.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. And there's a follow-up coming from T69 and the other T1, Commander Muerte. NUMB is going to have to react to this faster than ever before. They have to hit shots in that circle. They have to get these tanks out of
It's
the
2,
game.
3. It's 3 capture.
Exactly.
It's 3 capture right now.
Look
Wow.
at the minimap. It's been that way for a while, Edison. It's been that way for 10 seconds now. And now it's all to Apocalypse. He has to make shots connect with what is in the circle now. Is he gonna get it? He
No,
misses shot
he
1.
got
He
that
has to
here,
hit
I
shot 2.
think.
He has to hit shot 2. He misses
Can
shot
you
2.
do that? No!
Oh my God!
He do that!
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
It's
that's
still
a-
the game. This is a game that has been hard fought by Team NUMB. But in the end, it will be PvP Super Friends
Yeah,
that
people
takes
win.
the assault mode game.
Wow.
Crazy. Crazy as it may be.
Yeah.
Supder friends? Supder friends. Okay. Looks like our production crew. The production crew is trolling us
Okay.
tonight.
It's not supper.
All right.
Super Fred.
So, Team NUMB says, "Don't worry, Immortal Flappy Birds. You've got one more chance. You've got one more chance." So that means that Team NUMB is going to be going to the 3rd place, 4th place match on Thursday.
Yeah, with Immortal. You know.
It's Immortals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Immortal gonna block them, I guess.
Yeah. I imagine. And with this, what we've just seen, PvP Super Friends is going up against UAD. And that's going to be for the 1st place, 2nd place match. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, but no, I think the problem for the NUMB is they choose too light setup. You know, if they got very heavy setup, I think they will win this one. You know, but you know the setup is really light, so they cannot guard the capture circle. That's a problem for them. That's why they lose this one. You know.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. This is turning out. Week 6 turns out to be exciting. If you guys remember, week number 4, it actually all the exciting games happened on Tuesday. Then Thursday was all boring games. Last week it was okay.
Yeah, but.
But I think if we have 2 big names like Immortals and UAD in one best of 5, it's going to be exciting.
I hope Len won't practice again.
All right, well, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, but I have to say, the Immortal will be really serious on the NUMB. That's okay. At least we got the one will be not a practice at all.
All right. Well, I mean, for the time being, it seems like our predictions for the 3rd place, 4th place match are kind of like tough luck chum for Team NUMB. I mean, they're going up against Immortals, and Immortals has consistently proven time and again that they are a very strong team, even if today they were using some weird tactics.
Yeah.
Weird strategies, things like that.
Do you remember when they Human stuff? I can say that the KV5 they use the KV5 just shoot me,
Yeah.
Just stand there. I don't know why they didn't
let's all
shoot.
shoot that one KV5, and then everyone else gets shot at while they're shooting at that KV5.
They don't want to shoot enemy. I have to say that it's too much. But whatever, maybe there's a strategy for them, for carry the floppy bird. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I think that about wraps it up. I'm Breaker.
Let's add as a 99.
And I'm Escape Alpha.
We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.